Vandeham.
The following is a class on Bhagavad Gita, as it is, Chapter 13, text number 18, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on October 12, 1973 in Bombay.
Sri Gurun Vaishnava Jyotishamopi Tad Jyoti Tamasa Paramuchyate Jnanam Gyam Jnanagamyam Iti Sarvasya Vishtitam. Jyoti means light. There are different types of light. There is lamp, there is candle, there is electric bulb. The power also, there are different powers. 100 powers, 50 powers, 25. There are different grades of Jyoti. But there is Supreme Jyoti. Just like this moon, this night is full moon. This moon has got its illumination. But where from this illumination comes? It comes from the sunshine. The sunshine is reflected on the moon, and the moon has become illuminating source. Just like in a mirror, when there is reflection of the sunshine, the mirror can also reflect another dark place, not independently. Everyone in childhood, everyone has played with a mirror. Just put a mirror in front of the sunshine and the reflection is there, and you can pass on the reflection in the darkest place and it will be immediate. Have you got experience? Yes. Similarly, neither the mirror has got reflection, neither the dark place can be illuminated by the mirror. But when the sunshine is there on the mirror acts as illuminating agent and it dissipates the darkness of a corner. The sunshine is the source of all light. In the material world, we have got experience with sunshine, Jyoti, Prakash. But where from the sunshine comes? Sunshine is also a reflection of another Jyoti or illumination. That illumination is called Brahma Jyoti. And where from that Brahma Jyoti emanates? That emanates from Krishna. Just like the sunshine is emanation from the sun globe, and the sun globe is fiery, illuminated on account of the persons within the sun globe. They have got some bodily rays. That rays is emanating from their body. Therefore the whole sun planet looks like fiery planet. And from there the illumination comes and it is reflecting on the moon. And the moon is illuminating the whole dark night. This is called Purnima. So one is borrowing the illumination from the other, but there is the supreme source of illumination, that is Krishna. That is confirmed with the Brahma Samhita. Jasya prabha prabhavato jagadanna koti. Jasya prabha, the bodily rays of Krishna being illuminated. In that illumination, which is called Brahma Jyoti, there are innumerable Vaikuntha planets. The Vaikuntha planets are self-illuminated. Therefore, in the spiritual world, there is no darkness. Tamasa para. That's what is said here. There, tad jyotish tamasa param uchyate. That spiritual world is beyond this material world. This material world is called tama. Tama means darkness, just like this night. It is darkness. Why it is darkness? By nature it is dark. Simply by the sunshine, moonshine, electricity, we keep it brightened for some time. Otherwise, by nature it is darkness. Similarly, there is another word, parasasmatu bhava anya, another uh, cosmic manifestation, spiritual cosmic manifestation, where there is no need of sunshine. Natatra bhasayate surya, na chan, na sasanka na pavaka. There is no need of sunshine, there is no need of moonshine, as here in this darkness, material world, there is arrangement by God to illuminate the darkness of this world. There is sun, there is moon, there is electricity, there is fire. But in the spiritual world, which is tamasa para, which is beyond this darkness of this material world, there is jyoti. Therefore here it is said, jyotisam apim tad jyoti param. There are different kinds of illumination. Sunshine, moonshine, electricity, fire. But that jyoti, which is directly emanating from Krishna's body, that is the real jyoti. So, on account of Krishna's bodily rays, the whole creation is coming out. That is Krishna's inconceivable power, Brahma Jyoti. Janmadasya jataha, athata Brahma Jigyasa. In the Vedanta Sutra, you have to inquire about that Param Jyoti, Brahma Jyoti. And from that Param Jyoti, everything is coming out, just like from the sunshine. What is this material world? This material world is resting on the sunshine. Because the sunshine is there, therefore all the planets are rotating. There is a small machine, and as soon as it is heated, within that machine, the balls begin to rotate. Similarly, the certain temperature of the sunshine, the whole planetary system is rotating on the orbit on account of the sunshine. This is scientifically true. And because there is sunshine, there is vegetation, there is water, there is rainfall, and from the rainfall there is agricultural products. So as the sunshine is the cause of all material variegatedness, similarly, this sunshine is also due to the Brahma Jyoti. The sunshine. Jat chakshuresha sabita sakalagrahana. The sun is described in the Brahma Samhita as the eyes for all the planets. Jat chakshuresha Esa sakaladgraharam chaksu. The sun is the actual eyes for all the planets. Because unless there is sunshine, you cannot see. We are very much proud of our eyes. Sometimes we challenge, can you show me God? But he does not think that what power his eyes have got. It is completely dependent on the sunshine. If there is no sunshine, his so-called eyes are useless. Still with that useless eyes, he wants to see God. Just see, can you show me God? I am not seeing God. That God cannot be seen. Therefore I don't believe in God. But he does not think that what power he has got to see. It is only dependent on sunshine. Not only this planet, all the planets. Unless there is sunshine, because it is darkness. This material world is simply darkness. Tamasi ma jyotirgamo. The Vedic instruction is don't keep yourself in this darkness of material world. Come out to the spiritual world, jyotirgamo. So people do not think of their imperfectness of the senses, how the senses working, dependent on the laws of material nature. Instead, one is very proud of his senses, especially of the eyes, adhokik, everything dependent on his eyes, although his eyes are completely useless without being helped by the light of the sun. So actually, these eyes are useless. The eyes of the eyes is the sun. Jat chakshuri savita sakalograhana. Every planetary system, there are many millions and trillions of living entities. They can see only when there is sunrise. This Gayatri mantra is therefore offering prayer to the Savita. Om Bhurbhava Sa Tat Savitu Varannam Bhargadevasya Dhimai. Sunshine. So sunshine is, but there are many suns, not only one sun, as there are many universes. Jasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagadanna Koti. Koti means innumerable, numberless universes. And in each and every universe, there is sunshine. So this sunshine is reflection of the Brahma Jyoti. Jasya Prabha Prabhavato. When the bodily rays, shining rays of Krishna is there, then all these universes are generated. The universes are also generated. There is another place. Jasaika nishasita kalamathavalamba jivanti loma vilaja jagadannanatha. Jagadannanatha. Jagadannanath means, Jagadanna means universe. Each universe has a principal living being, that is Lord Brahma. So there are many innumerable Brahmas also, innumerable Shivas, innumerable suns, innumerable moons. Because there are innumerable universes. And each and every universe, there are innumerable planets. Jasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagadanna Koti. Kotishu Ashesha Vasudhadi. Vasudha means this planet. Vibhuti Vinna. Each planet has got different atmosphere. Therefore, these people, they cannot understand what is the atmosphere. They understand. Some scientists, they say the atmosphere in the moon planet is 200 degrees below zero. So, there are difference of scientists' opinion. But according to Vedic literature, you understand that There are innumerable planets, and one of the planet is the moon planet. Nakhatrana aham sashi. Nakhatrana, among the stars and planets. Krishna says, I am the moon. So Jyoti Samhapi, Jyoti, Tamasapara. So this Jyoti, this illumination is beyond this material world. And because there is illumination, that illumination is reflected in the material world. You will find the reflection, bluish reflection in the sky. It means that Brahmajyoti is bluish because it is coming out from the blue body of Krishna. Therefore it is bluish. We see the sky bluish, and in the darkness we see, although it is darkness, there is some brightness in the sky. All this sky the sky is everywhere, but the covering is sometimes covered by different types of material elements, and that Brahmajyoti is penetrating through the covers, and little reflection we can see in the sky. So therefore, here we say, Jyotishamopi, Jyotishamopi tal Jyoti samasa para uchyate jnanam gyam jnanagammam iti sarvasya adhisthikam vistita. Krishna is situated in everyone's heart. Actually, he is knowledge, and he is the object of knowledge, Gyam. And one should try to understand Krishna. Jnanam Gyam Jnanagammam. And he is in everyone's heart. Ishara Sarvabhutanam Hridesha Arjuna Tishtati. Simply, we have to uh, know the process, how to know him. That is explained already. We have discussed. Amanitam Avdamvitam Ahinsha Khanti Adamam Acharyopasanam India Vinigraham Bhakti Yoga Mancha Bhavicharni Bhakti Yogena. These things are already discussed. So, human life is meant for understanding this. Athata Brahmaji. These are all Brahma subject. They are not material subject matter. Tattvas Vadanti tat tattvavidas tattvam. Just jnanam advaya. So, this Vedic civilization is meant for Brahma realization. Therefore, we have got so many Vedic literatures. Bhagavad Gita is only a part, ABCD, the first book of spiritual knowledge. Still, people are so degraded that they cannot understand even Bhagavad Gita, the ABC. What they will understand, other things. Their education is so poor, and they are so unfortunate that even Bhagavad Gita, which Krishna left behind him, Krishna was present 5,000 years ago on this planet, and just to benefit us, he left his instruction, Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna did not require the instruction of Bhagavad Gita. He was already enlightened. But he presented himself as a fool just to induce the Lord to speak on Bhagavad Gita. And it is noted by Vyasdev, Vedavyas, in the Mahabharata, so that people may take advantage of the instruction of the Supreme Personality of Lord. Everything is there. What is this Brahma Jyoti? What is this material world? What is that spiritual world? what is our object of life, what we should know, but we are, because we are so much influenced by the material world, especially in this age of Kuli, the age of misunderstanding and body, that people are manda sumanda matayo manda bhagga jibuddhita traina alpaya yusha kalavasling jana. This age, their life is very short, span of life is very short, and manda, all bad, not good men, manda. And even there are so-called good men, they have got their own process of knowledge, the speculative process, godless. The basic principle of speculative process is to avoid Krishna, to avoid God. There are so many commentaries on Bhagavad Gita to make Krishna need. That is mental speculation. Somebody is saying that in the Bhagavad Gita there is karma only recommended. Somebody says Gyan, somebody says Yoga, somebody says Bhakti. But actually, Bhagavad Gita is meant for Bhakta, Bhaktosi, Sakacheti. Bhagavad Gita was instructed to Arjuna for his only qualification that he was a devotee of Bhaktosi, Sakacheti. So, the whole Bhagavad Gita is the essence of Vedic knowledge. And the Vedic knowledge means to understand Krishna. Vedasya sarvaya ahamiva vedya. Vedesu dullava adullava atma bhakto. Even if you study Vedic literature, without bhakti, without studying the Vedic literature, you cannot understand the absolute truth. Bhakta sruta grihitaya tasaddhanasya munayo jnana vairagya juktaya. Tasaddhanasya munayo. Those who are faithful, such great saintly persons, saddhanasya munayo, jnana vairagya juktaya. Jnana vairagya jittaya. There is sufficient knowledge and vairagya. Detached. Vairagya, Vedanta knowledge is not to be discussed on the table as a recreation, taking tea and smoking and discussing on Vedanta Sutra. This kind of discussion will not help. Jnana vairagya jittaya. Vairagya. There must be detachment from material activities. Tasaddhanasya munayo jnana vairagya pasanti atmani atmano bhakta sruta grihitaya. Bhakta, there must be bhakti. And what kind of bhakti? Not sentiment, but sruta grihitaya. Taking, accepting bhakti, the devotional path, after being completely aware of the spiritual science, bhakta sruta grihitaya. Sruta, the specific meaning of sruta means this knowledge has to be received through the ear, through the tongue. Sevanamukhi jivhado sruta grihitaya. It is never explained in the Vedic literature that the science of God can be understood by the eyes. No. It has been mentioned, the tongue and the ear. These are the sources, sruta grihitaya. One must hear the Vedic literature. The Vedic literature is called therefore Shruti, Shrotriyam, Brahmanishtam. Srotriya. Formerly there was no book. The students used to hear from the spiritual master. Sruta, Srotriya. That was perfect. There was no need of literacy. That ear is sufficient. Sruta Brihitaya. Tasadadhara samunayo jnana viradusat. Hearing, hearing, hearing. One becomes enlightened with knowledge. And the effect of knowledge is vairagya. Vairagya, detachment. Otherwise, we hearing or studying, but there is no vairagya. Even big sannyasis, they cannot. They are in a saffron dress, but the vairagya, so far vairagya is concerned, if you study their inner history, there is no vairagya. They are attached to all kinds of material enjoyment. Simply a shoe-bottle dress, that will not help. But there must be vairagya. That vairagya can be achieved by bhakta sruta viditaya. When you hear, bhakta means through the devotees, or you becoming devotee. There must be devotional service. And bhakti means sevan mukha, the attitude of rendering service to the Lord. That is bhakti. Rishikena rishikesha sevanam bhakti ruchyate. Bhakti means when you engage your senses for the service of the master of the senses, rishikesha, that is called bhakti. Bhakti is not sentiment. Just like these boys, these American, European boys, Indian boys who are working for Krishna consciousness, they are simply engaging their senses in the service of the master of the senses, Krishna. Therefore, they are making progress. Rishikena rishikesha sevanam bhakti richet. Sevana mukhe hi jivbhado sayameva spurattada. When you engage your tongue in the loving service of the Lord, he becomes revealed. He manifests himself. Ishara Sarvabhutanam Nirdesha Arjuna, he is already there within your heart. And if you becomes purified, tat paratena nirvalam, sarvapadhi vinimuttam tat paratena nirvalam. If you become minimal, if you become purified, how you can become purified? Tat paratena, just being absorbed in thought of Krishna, tat paratena nirvalam. If you simply remain always in fire, then you remain always one. There is no possibility of being caught by the chilly coldness. That is not possible. Daividesha mamumaya duruttaya. Daividesha gunumai mamumaya duruttaya. Mame mula prapadanti. Maya me tang tarantik. So the only process for keeping yourself aloof from the touch of Maya is bhakti. Is bhakti. That is the conclusion of all Shastras. Without taking to the process of bhakti, you cannot get out of the influence of Maya. That is required. That is the objective of life. Gayam Jnanagamam. So, if we utilize our life for understanding the Supreme, Gayam Jnanagamam, Maicha Ananna Yogena, Ananna Yogena, Bhakti, if you learn that art, how you can become Anannajo Bhakti, a Bharicharini Bhakti, then you will understand what is Krishna. Vaktama bhujanati jamanjaschani tattvato. By tattva, by in truth, you'll be able to understand Krishna. And as soon as you understand Krishna, your life becomes successful. Janma karmam dibbam jajanati tattva. So the same tattva, in truth, not superficially. If you understand Krishna, then takta deham punarjanmanati. After giving up this body, you will not have to accept another material body. That is samsiddhim paramangata. That is highest perfection of life. If you don't accept anymore the material form of body, there are 8,400,000 species of body. Any type of body we accept, it is troublesome, it is miserable. Matra sparsastu kaunteya sitosna sukha dukkada. The bodily pains and pleasure are perceivable. Matra sparsa, because we have birth is a material skin, matra, and when it is in touch with the influence of this material world, matra sparsa, we become subject of pains and pleasure. But if you don't have this material body, then you are untouched by the material qualities. You are completely in spiritual body. No, there is no question of pains and pleasure. It is simply blissful life. Mamupetatu kaunteya dukkhalaya vasasatam labnuvanti mahatmano sangasiddhing paramangata. That is the highest perfection of life. If you come back, if you go back to home, back to Godhead, Krishna, there you get Satchidananda body, eternal blissful body of knowledge. That is our aim. Jnanagamam Giyam. That is Jnanagamam. Therefore, the bhakti path has to be accepted. Bhakta sruta grihitaya, by knowledge in the Vedic literature, by hearing. Sruta grihita means the Vedic literature is also understood by hearing from the bona fide spiritual master. Satam prasangad mama bija sangvida bhavantirit kanna rasayana katha. Unless you hear from realized soul, it is not possible. There is simply by speculation, it is useless to start. Tesam klesala eva avashishyate. After hearing for many, many years, the Vedas from the non-realized soul, simply hearing from this hole of the ear and going out from the other hole, that kind of hearing will not help us. Therefore, Krishna says that Sadam Prasangarmo Bija Sangvida Bhavanti Ritkanna Rasayana Katha. Satan Prasangad. In the association of devotees, if you discuss about the message of Krishna, then it becomes very realizable, pleasing to the ear and to the heart. And if we bring them into practical use of life, Tajosana Asu, very so, Apavargavatmane, on the path of liberation, Saddha, faith, bhakti, devotion, roti, attachment, Anukramishyati, comes one after another, one after another. This is the process. So we shall discuss tomorrow.